familiar. For the past 40 years, the Christmas jingle, Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer, has been one of the most popular Christmas songs, and it was originally performed by singer and songwriter Elmo, who lives here in San Francisco for some time of his life. Elmo is here to speak with us now to tell us a little bit more about the big hit. So what was the genesis of the hit?
Well, a friend of mine named Randy Brooks wrote it, and he said that his grandmother left him out of his will, out of her will.
So there was kind of an ominous part about the whole thing.
Yes.
And
there is, but in the video,
go ahead. So he took that passion, feelings, and then decided to write the song.
Yes, he did.
And what have you liked about performing the song all of these years?
Well, the first time I heard the song, I thought it would be so unusual that everyone would pay attention to it. But I thought, after a year or so, that would be the end of it. And that's what happened in 1979. Gene Nelson played it a few times on KSFO. That was the end of it on December 26th, and I thought that was fun, but it'll never happen again. And here we are 40-some years later.
And what have you liked about playing this song?
Well, every time I play it, the best thing is everyone looks up and says, he sounds just like the real guy.
And that's because?
Yeah, because I am the real guy.
Would you play it for us?
Sure.
Okay.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer, walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and crying, we believe.
I love the fact. What is the sound that I can't, because I know you're playing, but what is that other sound is that you tapping the guitar?
That's just my guitar. Yeah, maybe tapping my foot.
I like that very much. So has your family ever weighed in on this unique song?
Well, when my grandmother first heard it, she didn't like it at all. She said, why on earth would you want to record something like that? But after it became a hit, then all my relatives said, we knew that was going to be a hit as soon as we heard it.
I was going to say, there are some people who feel very passionately one way or another about the song, Elmo, including, like, I absolutely adored my grandmother. So I'm not sure, if it's awesome in that regard, but the fact that my grandmother had a great sense of humor, she would appreciate that. I love the fact that we're now finding the backstory about the song written by someone who didn't like their grandmother.
Actually, Randy Brooks, he actually said, that was just sort of a little joke, but there was a Merle Haggard song called If We Make It Through December. It has a similar thing that Grandma got run over by a reindeer, but it was just the musical part of it.
Excellent. And what about, like, grandchildren? Have they ever said, hey, Grandpa, that's kind of odd?
They all love it. They think it's really funny to have their grandparents get throttled at Christmas.
And do you play this often? Like, I mean, before COVID, obviously, but do you often play this on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? Is there a tradition here?
Always. Well, for the last number of years, we've always gone to the East Coast, around New York, New Jersey, and I perform every day with a charity group called Holiday Express. And they serve meals to a lot of soup kitchens and give out gifts. And then we perform a 2-hour show. So we do that like every day of December. But we haven't obviously done it recently. Now,
do you sing other songs? Should we know other musical talents of yours?
I used to be a bluegrass player, but I've written a lot of Christmas songs since. None of them has hit as big as Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. It was kind of a career-stopping hit.
And when you go out, are you often asked to play that, regardless of the time of year?
Always. Yes, if we're playing in July, everyone wants to hear that if they know who I am.
Excellent. And then, so as far as the other music that you like or you have played is bluegrass, have you ever toured? Were you a part of a larger group?
Yes, I used to play. I played at a lot of bluegrass festivals when I was a banjo player. And since the Grandma song became a big hit, I get to play in a lot of big Christmas concerts with a lot of big name people. It's been a wonderful thing to introduce me, you know, to large audiences that I never would have normally got to play for. When I was playing bluegrass, I was mostly playing in pizza parlors.
Who are some of the people that you have had a pleasure to meet because of this song? Who were you most impressed by?
I would say, let me see. Well, Bobby Helms, who did Jingle Bell Rock, the first time I got to play because of Grandma got run over by a reindeer on a Christmas concert was with Bobby Helms. But I've since played with Peter Frampton and Avril Lavigne and a lot of oldies like Sam and Dave. Pretty much runs the gamut from the oldies to a lot of new people. It seems like the Grandma song is good for any kind of Christmas event.
I know that people like Alison Krauss and Emmylou Harris, you know, they all lean into bluegrass. Have you had the chance to play with them?
I played on the Marin County Bluegrass Festival back in the 70s, and both of them played on that festival as well.
Awesome. And is there another song that you would like to leave us with, or would you like to just do another chorus?
I'll sing one more chorus of another song.
Okay.
Grandma's gonna sew the pants off a Santa. That's what Grandma's gonna do. Grandma's gonna sew the pants off a Santa because Grandma would have wanted it too.
Well, Elmo, we really appreciate you joining us on this. Where are we? It's the 22nd, so we've got a couple more days until Christmas. So thank you very much. I hope Grandmother is not run over by a reindeer, but you get my point.
Thank you, Teresa. It's a pleasure.
Pleasure. Happy holidays and be safe, you and your family.
Thank you.